Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at our Addis Mender construction site. Addis Mender, for those of you who may not know, is a community that has existed here in the Ayat area for about 30 years now. They are constructing brand new luxury villa style apartments here. You can see them right behind me. The workers are hard at work, laying the 9th floor slab for each of our buildings. So in total, we have 3 apartment buildings, and there are only 2 apartments per floor. The reason why we say these are luxury villa style apartments is because your apartment walls will not touch your neighbor's apartment walls. I can show you what I mean by that in just a minute here. But I wanted to give you kind of the view of this apartment building that we are standing on here. This is block A, the first block. And then we have 2 more blocks after this, block C and block B. Each of these buildings are getting the 9th floor laid right now. So they are G+9, as you can see there. From the top, they are laying the 9th floor now. Perfect. And then right in front of me, and it's actually to the side of these apartment buildings, is our recreation center. You can see that is already constructed as well. We've reached almost 95% structural completion on both of these buildings here, the apartments and the recreation center. I mentioned in previous videos, but I'll say it again here and put some clips in, that the recreation center you just saw is going to have an indoor swimming pool, indoor gym, spa, steam room, sauna, hair salon, beauty salon for both men and women, as well as restaurants, cafes, pharmacy, first aid clinic, and other types of shops as well for the guests, for the residents. There also is on the ground or basement floor of the recreation center a laundry area for heavy duty laundry. So if you're gonna have to wash like your bedding, rugs, stuff like that, that will be provided for you on site. Here in this building, you see we have the ground floor and then the basement floor underneath where I'm standing. These 2 levels are going to be where the parking area is. And per apartment unit, each unit gets 2 parking spaces. And we will also have electric car chargers on site as well. Come on in, let's take a closer look at the building, and then I'll give you a look around the backside. And sorry, just before we go all the way in, I do want to mention, because some people had questions about this, these apartments are indeed located inside of the Addis Mender compound. It is not a separate compound. So as you can see right there, all the trees, greenery, and everything like that, we're still inside of the Addis Mender compound. All right, let's take a look inside here. This is the ground level parking area. So on this side where we're walking through will be parking. On the back side over there will also be parking. And then directly across, there will be more spaces for parking. This area in the center here is the reception area. So when your guests come and visit you, they may park maybe inside the compound or on the outside, and then they would come through the front door this way and approach the reception area if they need to, and then access your apartment. So between here, where you see these beams on my right and to my left, those are going to be glass doors, like with the aluminum. So you would walk through this way to the parking garage, through a door here, and then the same on the other side. Okay, coming right this way, we do have our fire escape here. It's kind of dark back there, so we don't need to go all the way in, but as you can tell, it's made from solid cement walls, right? Typically, real estate developers or apartment buildings will have the fire escape on the outside of the building with a metal stairway. Ours is made of cement, so it's safe. You can go down safely and not have to worry about fire or anything like that. Here we have our 2 elevators. So each building, like I mentioned, block A, block B, and block C, each block has their own 2 set of elevators. People can use both sides, but the larger elevator here to my left is the only one that can be used for furniture or other types of materials. And it goes kind of deeper back than this first one. Over here, this is the remainder of the parking on the ground floor. And you can see each building connects by a ramp. So you can drive through all the way from building A to B to C. They're all connected by the ground and also the basement level. Perfect. As we head upstairs, I'll give you just a quick tour of the floor plan. All the floor plans are the same for each of the apartments and in each of the buildings. The only difference is we do have a duplex option on the 8th and 9th floor of building C. Okay, here we are on the 4th floor of building A. As you can see right behind me, there are some areas for trash chutes, as well as utilities to the far right. So you don't have to travel all the way downstairs to take your trash out. And this area right here where I'm standing is the corridor between two separate apartments. So all this area over here where you can see this view is going to be the aluminum glass work. Very nice. This is obviously the elevators. Then when you come out here, we have one elevator to my right, one apartment to my right, and then one to my left. So what you'll notice before we enter into the actual apartment unit, on each floor, outside of the apartments at the front entrance, there are these little patio slabs here. So not every apartment is going to have a front door patio. It alternates by floor so that each level will get appropriate sunlight, as you can see there. So when you're choosing your apartment unit, you'll have to choose based on what type of design feature you want. Do you want the patio or do you not want it? Also, as I'll show you, the balcony alternates by floor. So those are some of the design choices that you would want to consider when selecting your apartment. Also, obviously, if you get in early, there's more options, right, to get your preferred layout. All right, we'll come in on this side. As you see, this unit here does not have the patio, but the front door is here where this beam is. So this would be the front door to this apartment. And then there's plenty of space between this one and then the second apartment on this floor over there. So as you come in this way, this is the front entry. There is going to be a small guest bathroom here near the front door. So there'll be like a wall or something here, and then a door to go into this bathroom. You know, obviously we're still in progress, so I'm trying to make it as real as possible for you so you can visualize it. And then I'll put some video in here as well for you to see. Over here, this is going to be your open salon, dining room, and open kitchen area. It's a very large space here, as you can see. Very nice. On this floor, the balcony for this area is on the salon side, or dining room, as some people say. And then as you go up, I don't know if you guys can see, the next floor, there isn't going to be a balcony on the salon side. It's on the kitchen side. And then as we continue to go up, the balconies will continue to alternate for appropriate light and sunlight by floor. Okay, so here's the dining or salon area on that side. Here in the middle is where your dining room table is going to go. And then you've got your open kitchen on this side here. So we'll kind of wrap around this way. Very nice. For stronger smelling foods, we do also have a closed kitchen. It's right next to the open kitchen space, which is going to be here, extending all the way out. This isn't a balcony on the closed kitchen. This will all be enclosed space with a window. And there will be a door here connecting the open kitchen to the closed kitchen. All right, continuing on this way. On the other side of the closed kitchen here, there won't be a door, but this is going to be the maid's room. Right in this area, all the way extending out. Again, that's not a balcony, it's all enclosed space over here. And then from her bedroom, there will be a small corridor space coming through. And then a bathroom, a maid's bathroom here in this corner. You can see they've got the wood pegs there to hold the space for the plumbing where that's going to go, the toilet, sink, all of that. Next to the maid's bathroom, there'll be another bathroom here where I'm standing. So behind me is the maid's bathroom. In front of me is another bathroom here. And it faces, the door to the second bathroom faces this way because it connects to a bedroom here. So that's going to be an ensuite bathroom. And then right here, we do have a laundry room space. In the middle here, this is going to be like a separate dining room area, most likely used for breakfast or coffee, or even, this is where the maid can eat. So you can do what you want with this second dining room space. Across here, so see, as you come from the living room, dining room area, there's a corridor that runs back this way to the sleeping areas of the home. So the layout separates the dining, the common areas from the sleeping areas. So as you come from the corridor, straight ahead, there's an office space here. And you'll be able to, it's going to have the aluminum and glass work for windows, natural light, fresh air, the view as well. Look at the beautiful Addis Mender compound here, all of the greenery. Fantastic compound. Kids' play areas over there can be viewed from Building A. Excellent. And then before we finish that side of the house, right over here, there will be another corridor. So you can walk down the hall this way. And there's going to be a door on my right and a door on my left. This is bedroom 1 and bedroom 2. Both of these 2 bedrooms do have ensuite bathrooms. And this bedroom right here has its own balcony. So you've already seen the view from the balcony on this bedroom. Amazing views here at Addis Mender. Truly a one-of-a-kind community. I haven't seen anything like this in all of Addis Ababa, honestly. This area here is the master bedroom or primary bedroom. It's a very large room. It does have its own balcony here for sitting out, enjoying the view. You do get morning sun from our buildings because they are east facing. So you can get the morning sun from your bedroom, also from bedroom number 2 over there. And then in the back half of the room over here, there will be an ensuite closet and an ensuite bathroom. So walk-in closet and large master ensuite bathroom. That is on this back side of the room. The bed and everything would be on this side of the room. This wall here is going to be enclosed just for privacy because the other apartment is there on the other side. So as I was mentioning, these are luxury villa-style apartments, and the walls do not touch. We've got plenty of open space here. All right, that is the layout of our apartments. Again, all the apartments have the same floor plan. They're very large, as you can see. 277 square meters net. The total square meters is 350. That does include the 2 parking spaces, the recreation center that I was talking to you about earlier. And the price is 99,000 birr per square meter. That's with the 350 square meters. And the total price here on the screen is 34,650,000 birr. All right, let's head to the back side of the building, which is actually the front. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a better view of how large these apartments are and how much space we have between the buildings. All right, here we are standing on the front side of the buildings. As I told you, we have 3 building blocks. Block A is all the way down there. I'm standing directly in front of Block B here. And then Block C is there to my left. So what you will notice about these buildings as you look at them is that instead of one building, it looks like there's 2 here. This is actually just one whole building. So that is what I mean when I'm saying these are villa-style apartments. In the middle here is the corridor and the patio areas that I was referring to. And then on the sides, those are where the apartments are. And as you can see here, on this half of Block B, each floor is one apartment. One on the first level, second, third, and as you go up, there you can also see the alternating balconies, as I mentioned before. And the same thing on the other half of building B. Each floor is one apartment. And they do not touch walls in the center. All right, I hope that makes sense about the villa apartments. And we are going to now give you a tour of the Ayat area, show you the places to eat, show you the supermarket, and then maybe we'll head over to CMC, which isn't too far away, just to give you an idea of the overall neighborhood that you will be living in and accessing in once you purchase one of these apartments. Let's take a look. And just outside the compound here, right across the street from the Addis Mender community, you see there are some banks in the area. We have the Abyssinia Bank, Global Bank. Also, there's a CBE Bank as well, right across the way. And Setota Butcher. Right here, there's this green area, everything right outside of the community. And then as we head up that way, you'll see a few other meat houses, great for lunch, dinner, going out with friends. Really everything you need is right here in your local community. Let's head this way. Okay, here we are in the middle of the road. Addis Mender is to my right, and the banks and everything I was telling you are to the left. And then straight down this way along the right side are the meat houses where you can come out for dinner, lunch, things like that. There's plenty of them down along this road. Okay, so here we are taking a drive around the neighborhood just so that you can get more familiar with the area. Coming straight from Addis Mender, you will see this large roundabout here. Some people call it the Ayat roundabout or Daratu roundabout. There are several exits here that lead to different parts of the Ayat area. This one we're coming up on the right goes to CMC and even all the way down to Megananya towards Bole area. And we will come back that way after we finish on this side. This way goes towards the Lemikura local government municipality office, as well as towards Summit and Goro. Coming on this way, you have these beautiful green areas and flowers in the center of the road here. There are more shops, cafes, and banks and supermarkets down this way. So I specifically wanted to drive down this way to show you literally how close it is from that roundabout we just came out of to a large supermarket in the area called Allmart. Many of you may be familiar with it, but for those of you who are not, it is a local supermarket chain within Addis Ababa, and carries everything that you need from, produce, meat, and packaged goods as well. It's that large building there to the left of the screen. I'm turning towards it now. I'm turning the camera towards it now. That is the Allmart supermarket, very close to the Addis Mender compound. And then next to Allmart, as we come around on the other side, I'll show you here is the local municipality building for Lemikura. There it is there. Here we are, a small mall, some shops, and things that you might need to do in town. There's a chicken place right here. Very good shawarma wraps and roasted chicken there. Banks along this street. And here's Allmart again. Just so you're aware, we just made kind of a U-turn and we're going back towards the roundabout. This is Allmart, the supermarket I was telling you about. They do have an ice cream place outside. More malls, banks, shopping, and things on this side. Okay, so now we are coming back up on the roundabout area here. Here's some a nursery, a plant nursery there, where you can buy plants for your home, your compound. And right here is that roundabout. So from the roundabout and coming out from where Allmart is, you will see the exit for Addis Mender. It's the second one to the right. Here you see this would be the first exit going that way. Actually, that is where the Addis Mender one is, sorry. And then there's another exit going up that way further. There's a pizza place called Afoy Pizza, if you exit on that side. And then we are going to continue on the third exit here, which goes towards CMC. And as I mentioned, Megananya and Bole. We are traveling, it was Tuesday, kind of mid-afternoon, just to kind of give you an idea of what traffic is like at this time. Not too heavy at all. So probably traveling to Megananya or Bole at this time of day, midweek, midday, would maybe take you 15-20 minutes. And then it's only 5 minutes from Ayat, or that roundabout, to CMC. Okay, so no, everybody is not speeding on the road here. I just sped up the video for the sake of time, but as you can see, this is the direct route that you would take from Ayat to the CMC area. It's just a straight shot. You don't turn anywhere or do anything, just drive all the way straight from that roundabout. Like I said, in real time, it does only take 5 minutes. It's very close. You can see that the city train does run through this area as well. And we are almost to the roundabout, as you can see. Very clear, open roads, sidewalks as well. So here we are approaching the roundabout. This is the CMC area. You can see to the right there, it's a high real estate, has brand new apartments around the roundabout, and they do have some shops there that will be available for use soon, I believe. So more shopping close to your home at Addis Mender. And I imagine there will also be some restaurants and cafes around this area. There to the left of the screen and kind of in the far distance, you see the Addis Investment Convention Center. Here's Sahai. Okay, and the convention center is there on the left side with all the, I believe those are the African flags. Again, this is the CMC roundabout here. Beautiful area, clean paved roads, sidewalks, green areas here. Just 5 minutes away from Ayat and the Addis Mender community. Going straight down this way off of this roundabout, we are going to be approaching the summit area. Again, this is all very close. If we would have continued straight, that's how you get to Magadania, but we're going here to Summit just to show you there are a lot more restaurant options here as well. Again, we are about 5 to 10 minutes away from Ayat. Beautiful area here, not too far from your home by car. Lots of flowers, trees, green spaces in the middle for pedestrians and on the sides as well. And over here is where you're going to see a lot of the restaurants in the summit area. There are, again, meat houses, ice cream places, cafes, burgers, chicken, and pretty much pizza. Pretty much everything you can think of is close by. Summit is also a known area where there are a lot of international schools. So if you do have children and you live in the Ayat area, in the Addis Mender community, it would be very close for the international schools for your children. Here you are. Cafes, pizza, ice cream, chicken, noodles, meat. Everything is available in the Summit, CMC, and Ayat area. All within close proximity to one another. They're coming up on the screen, that small white building there, and then the one kind of behind it is the British International School. And there's plenty of others in the area as well. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.